morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Encinitas. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Thursday, January 22nd. You'll be interested to know. 42 years ago, today, in 1984, Apple introduced the original Macintosh personal computer, showcasing a graphical user interface and a mouse that made computing more approachable for everyday people. Its introduction marked a milestone in user-centered design, inspiring rapid innovation in personal computing and changing how people interacted with computers and software worldwide. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Thursday in Encinitas. This morning it's looking clean with waves at 2 to 3 plus feet. Conditions will remain clean until around noon when they shift to fair. By afternoon, expect some choppy conditions as the wind picks up to onshore at 9 miles per hour. Overall, it should hold steady through the day with consistent swell. Best time to ride is at 7 a.m., with the 3-foot incoming mid-tide when the west swell is 2 feet at 13 seconds, and the offshore wind is 1 mile per hour. The first high tide on Thursday will be 5 feet at 10:30 a.m., followed by a 0-foot low tide just before 5:30. The nearshore buoy at Beacons reads 62 degrees for the water temperature. Friday offers clean conditions with waves around 2 feet, ideal for beginners. Saturday sees size holding at 2 feet, but becomes choppy with onshore winds in the afternoon. Sunday brings a steady increase in swell, reaching 3 plus feet, with cleaner faces early, making it the most favorable day of the period. This morning, it's mostly cloudy, and it feels like 58 degrees, with 5 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 5:12, and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:51. It looks like we're in for some mostly cloudy skies today, with a chance of rain showers after 10 a.m. and a high near 62, accompanied by a light breeze. Tonight, expect a continued chance of rain showers with mostly cloudy skies, a low around 55, and calm winds. Looking ahead in the weather. Friday will be mostly cloudy with a chance of light rain and a high near 61 and a light southwest wind up to 10 miles per hour. Saturday is partly sunny with a slight shower chance before 4 p.m. and highs near 61. Then mostly sunny on Sunday with highs near 62 and mild nights in the upper 40s. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, San Diego City Councilman Sean Elo-Rivera has proposed a tax on vacant second homes and vacation rentals, stating these properties drive up housing costs for students. On Tuesday, he gathered with educators, students, and policy advocates at Torrey Pines Elementary School to discuss the empty second home and vacation rental tax. Elo-Rivera emphasized that students shouldn't be pushed out of San Diego, as vacant homes lead to higher rents and fewer options. The proposed tax would impact less than 1% of San Diegans and could generate up to $90 million annually. Local educators highlighted that housing instability disrupts education, reinforcing that housing policy is education policy. Now on to sports. Gambler Timothy McCormack became the first person sentenced in the wide-ranging NBA gambling scheme on Wednesday in New York. He received a sentence of 2 years in prison for defrauding sports betting platforms, using non-public information to place significant wagers on prop bets related to players Jonte Porter and Terry Rozier. Judge Lashendir Hall stated, "There is no question that this is a serious crime," emphasizing the impact on the integrity of sports. Porter has been banned from the NBA, while Rozier awaits trial on multiple charges. In local sports, Mike McDaniel is reportedly in the process of becoming the next offensive coordinator for the Chargers, which presents an exciting opportunity for San Diego area fans. Known for his innovative offense, McDaniel previously coached the Miami Dolphins, where he faced challenges but also showcased his creative play calling. He will now work with quarterback Justin Herbert, whose unique skill set aligns perfectly with McDaniel's approach. Chargers fans should anticipate a dynamic offense that combines size and speed, potentially revitalizing the team's performance in the upcoming season. McDaniel's tenure with the Chargers could mark a significant turning point for the franchise. In top news, the world's oldest rock art has been discovered in Indonesia. With a hand stencil dating back 67,800 years, resembling a claw. This remarkable find offers new insights into early human cognition and migration to Australia. Located on Muna, a tropical island off southeastern Sulawesi, the cave called Liang Matinduno features prehistoric paintings, including flying human figures and boats. The claw-like stencil is the oldest rock art attributed to modern humans, revealing sophisticated cognition during the late Pleistocene epoch. Researchers used advanced dating techniques, confirming the ancient art's significance in understanding human intelligence and migration. In business news, the Supreme Court is likely to hand Trump a rare loss on the Federal Reserve. Trump's attempts to bully the Federal Reserve received an icy reception from the justices. The court's Republican majority typically believes that President Donald Trump can fire nearly anyone working for a federal agency. However, in Trump v. Wilcox, the court indicated that the Federal Reserve is a uniquely structured entity, preventing Trump from firing its leaders. During oral arguments in Trump v. Cook, justices appeared skeptical of Trump's claims against Fed Governor Lisa Cook, questioning the validity of alleged mortgage discrepancies. Most justices seem to agree that Trump should not be able to dictate Federal Reserve policy. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is up 1% to just over $90,000. Ethereum is up 2% to $3,000. And XRP is up 3% to $1.96. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. Sony's television business is being taken over by TCL. The two companies are planning to form a new joint venture that will carry the Sony and Bravia branding. Sony has announced plans to spin off its television hardware business, shifting it to a new joint venture with TCL. The companies have signed a non-binding agreement, with TCL set to hold a 51% stake and Sony holding 49%. This partnership could mark the end of an era for Sony and may lead to more affordable Bravia televisions with superior technology. They aim to finalize binding agreements by the end of March 2027. And in entertainment news, The Wizard of Oz at the Sphere in Las Vegas has hit $260 million in ticket sales. This project, which took 2 years to develop and carried a $100 million price tag, now serves as a template for Hollywood's adaptation of classic intellectual properties. Since its debut on August 28th of last year, the reimagined classic has sold 2 million tickets. While ticket prices differ significantly, $260 million in sales ranks 9th domestically among theaters last year. Plans for an Oz 2.0 experience are set for the upcoming summer, with new features being considered. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American architect and futurist, R. Buckminster Fuller. And he said, "You never change things by fighting the existing reality. To change something, build a new model that makes the existing model obsolete." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in Encinitas.